is only important if me can help plenty people. In my life is just me, my own security. That me no want it. My life is for people.
Are you a rich man? Do you have a lot of possessions?
Position make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. My richness is life.
But with me in the studio is one of his family members, his daughter, Karen Marley.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's
Thanks
so
for
good to have you here.
Thank you.
You know, there's a lot that I did not know about Bob Marley.
A lot I didn't know either.
Well, so tell me a little bit about how it was being his daughter then, and how do you feel about being his daughter now?
I didn't know much about him when I was younger. He passed when I was 8, and I didn't live with him. So everything that I've learned about him was pretty much after, and I don't know, it's kind of amazing. It's almost like he is my dad, but he's still this figure that I'm just like looking at and I'm in awe of, you know? So I don't know, it's pretty amazing to me. It's pretty amazing when I see all the fans, all the love that he receives from everyone, and especially kids. I'm always really impressed with kids that know my dad's songs. So it's you know, it's a good feeling.
Also, one of the things too in watching the movie, which is coming out, and a lot of people do this, you see the result of such success.
Yes.
But now knowing like his songs and how prolific he was, you're also seeing from him the making, because it wasn't always this success.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about him in his early life.
Well, again, from the film, I learned a lot more than I even knew about him. I learned a lot more than I really knew about him. The film humanized him a little bit, which I thought was a good thing, because I felt like everyone needed to get this other side of him. Instead of this legendary musician, you got to see the human side of him and how he just related to people and how people just kind of loved him just for him being him. And from that, I also learned from him. Especially the last part of the film, did you see it? Mm-hmm. The really tear-jerking part.
Oh, yeah.
Some of that, I was 8, so we were kind of sheltered from it. So watching that, I learned. I didn't know all of that. We were just sheltered from, so I didn't know that all that he went through,
Wow,
So
yeah.
I think we did a good job. My brother Ziggy had a lot to do with it. He was one of the producers, and I think we wanted to show that. We wanted to be a part of it, because a lot of people have done stuff, from their perspective, but nothing really from the people who truly knew him.
Yeah.
So I feel like this film represented that.
In the film, Sedella said, she goes, and even Ziggy said, it was like you guys had races and stuff, like your dad wouldn't be like the typical dad.
No.
He was like almost like a little kid too, like he had to outrace you guys.
He is that guy. One of my most vivid memories of him was I didn't grow up with him, and so I went to the house and we were having dinner. So it was a bowl of soup and it had all these veggies in there. And I was like, I don't want that. And he sat with me, and I had to sit there for like hours until I finished it. He sat with me until I finished the bowl of soup. He's like that. That's my dad.
Our theme today and the question of the week is, if you had, what would be your message to the world? So Karen Marley, you're a voice to be reckoned with as well, part of a very iconic family. What would be your message for people? Because I think it's an inspirational message.
I just think it's just love and respect for each other, It's that simple. It's just loving each other and respecting each other.
I want to thank you
for
coming on the show today and spending a little time and giving us a little highlight into your dad as you got to get to know him as well, right?
Yeah,
Thank you so much.